Hi, good morning. So the Mash, and today on our Share My Goal, where it's come from, but I actually want to talk about cleaning. Um, I I just want to say that I never really thought about cleaning. Cleaning like housework would be the main thing in my head where cleaning would come in. So when I grew up, I really didn't. It was never an issue. It was never anything I thought about. Never really saw my parents particularly house proud or anything until I got older. But when I was younger, it certainly never entered my head. And then when I became a teenager and I was living with my dad, he that was the first place actually for starters had a room of my own. Sorry, I got this broken thing I need to stop. Bear with me. I don't want to lose you. Yeah, I'm losing you. Just 1 second. We could be good. We're good. Yeah. So of course it's with my dad. And that's the first time I had a room to myself, which was a really big thing for me. It was huge. Having grown up, moving all over the place, not knowing whose house we were staying in or what hostel we would be in or bad wives' homes or whatever fancy name they had at the time. And so it was huge. It was really huge to have this room that was like all mine. So it wasn't just a bed, it was an entire room. So I think that's about 12, 11 or 12 when I got this space for the first time. And to me, I believe that's the first time I actually discovered what cleaning up was, because I was so proud of this whole room, and I even had like my own drawers, and I recall thinking, wow, I can put things wherever I want. It wasn't that I had to hide things under pillars or in pillowcases or anything, just because they were mine and I didn't want someone to steal them or break them or run off with them or whatever, or even touch them really, because I don't know if any of you has ever been raised where you've got a house full of people or a room full of kids, whether they're your relatives or not, you don't get to have belongings really. You don't get to have anything that's your own. So when you do, you become quite obsessed. You're like, it's mine, I want it. And that's kind of carried me all my life. Um, the Not so much, I wouldn't call it possessiveness, but that respect for my own belongings and respect for having a place for things to belong. And if you haven't had that, like I hadn't, you'll appreciate how amazing it was to keep everything just so. And it was like my side became kind of like a shrine. And I remember I was really into Elvis Presley. It was a bit odd for teenagers of my era, because obviously Spandau Ballet, Culture Club, Duran, they were all going. I did like them too, but for me, Elvis Presley was still up there. And I had this silk scarf, and I used to just sort of like flatten it out really lovely and have the tassels just so. And that was just my little piece of luxury. That actually followed me for quite some years. I don't have it now, for lots of reasons. I don't have anything from before, but that's good. We're happy with that. But reflecting on that first sort of cleaning, when I was first given this room to call my own space, so it was like cleaning all, not just the dust, not just as well scratching your name on the inside of windows because of the coldness outside, and you know the poor housings that we was living in. I remember many times you get up in the morning, you scratch your name, and quite often it's still there by evening. But hey, it was like our fun part. But again, so this cleaning thing, it was like I'm pride in making my bed. That was like the first thing. It's like, and that's still the same. I always have to have a tidy bed. When I get out of bed, it seems to be I've got to make my bed tidy, because then I feel like if my surroundings are neat and not cluttered, then it kind of makes my mind feel less cluttered. And I have lived in other people's properties and rooms, and I've obviously been in an awful lot of houses due to my career, past career as well, more so than now. And I've seen how people live, and I've also seen how their actions are and their attitudes. And it's true. Whatever you see in their surroundings is exactly what's going on in here. And I'm like, oh. So I get up this morning and I've suddenly got this urge to clean. Now, I've had a bit of unsettled sleep for the last couple of nights, and I don't really feel like I've had some major pressing reason, particularly to not sleep. So I was like thinking to myself, oh, I wonder, today I was thinking to myself, I wonder what is going on. And I had a little conversation with myself, and I do know what it is. There's a little issue I need to deal with belongings, and it actually made sense because my son and his wife have moved out, and their belongings are still here, and I've got this urge to just let them go. I feel like I just need to let that go. I need to clear the space, because if I don't get their belongings out of the home, I'm wearing this. I'm wearing the feeling. I'm wearing the emotion, and I'm like I'm carrying the burden. And this is why I feel like I'm not sleeping. So that's going to be quite a big task. So we're going to book cleaning tools this morning. And really, when I say I'm on a mission, I'm on a mission. And I feel actually really good that I'm realizing that this is what's bothering me. And I've done this all my life. I've noticed if ever I've been in past relationships, I've been upset, I go on a cleaning frenzy. It's like, I've got to clear my mind, got to clear my mind, got to clear my mind. Don't talk to me, I've got to do this. When I left a volatile relationship, I went to live with my friend. She was quite some miles away from my hometown. And I remember, like, I just was organising every single cupboard in the house. She actually got to love it. And I thought, I do this, and I know why I do this. So I need to sort of like be a bit more aware that if I'm on a bit of a cleaning frenzy, I have to take myself back and think, what's going on in here? But yeah, I just felt like I wanted to today. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about cleaning up our minds and our spaces, and valuing the importance of not just our surroundings, but what we hold in here, and how it absolutely does affect our outside world. And yeah, I just, like I said, just cleaning up. Just needed to do some cleaning up, and I actually like the metaphor of cleaning up my mind and yeah, shifting some stuff, and which I'm really happy with. I know how to do this, and I realized today how this is like a little pattern for me. It seems to be I need to remove stuff. So here we go. If ever you feel to get the itch to get the mop out, or the steam cleaner, as I have today, yeah, have a think about why you got the urge to clean. And it actually makes sense when you think about spring as well, doesn't it? Because there's a big thing about spring clean. Out with all the musty winter dreadful stuff, and prepare all for this nice new growth and new life. And yeah, it kind of all really makes perfect sense. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to share that today. So enjoy the rest of your day, my lovelies, and catch you later. if I can turn this off, of course.